everyone, welcome to my video, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a savings challenge, my very first savings challenge video. So I think it's going to be a complete train wreck, but that's how we learn. So my name is Terry. I am a Motswana. That means I'm from Botswana, and I'm a cash stuffer, cash spender. I started cash stuffing last year. I'm a wife and a mother. I have 2 boys. I've got 2 other videos. This is actually my 3rd video. So just I'll link my first video in the description, just so you can. I'm introducing my binders and kind of how I do this. How I do my cash stuffing, my interpretation of cash stuffing, what works for me, because I've realized that everybody does their things differently. So in my last cash stuffing, which is my last video, I'll also link that down. I did my cash stuffing and I had some money left over, and I thought, since the video was long, I'll do another video doing cash stuffing of my savings challenges. So savings challenges, I learned about on YouTube. I learned that it's basically saving money, but doing it in a fun way, in a way that you don't really feel like you're saving money, and in a way where once you finish a challenge, you can allocate it to maybe a bigger challenge or to a sinking fund, or use the money for whatever you want. And that's the beauty of the system that I found works for me. So I've got quite a few challenges that I'm doing, some really small, some I've got like 2 big ones, and then all the other small ones that I use to fund the big ones. And sometimes I put them in savings challenges, sometimes, because I have been doing this for a year, so I kind of have my own way of doing things, and I just want to share that with the hope that somebody will learn or get something from this, especially from my country. So where cash stuffing isn't really as big as I've seen on YouTube. It is there's a lot of cash stuffers in Botswana, but what I'm going to do, I have a challenge. Firstly, I have to explain this mess here. This is the money that I had left from my wallet, and these are my coins. I'll deal with them as the video goes on, but I just unstuffed. Actually, I just did this video and then I realized it wasn't recording when I was unstuffing this, so I'm not tech savvy, so I'm gonna mess up. Usually my son does this for me, but he's not here. I would have wanted him to do some editing for me. I guess the future videos, as I learn how to navigate my phone and all of this, I'll learn. But I've created this challenge because, as you learn from my videos, I come from a big family. My husband comes from a big family, and I don't think everybody in Botswana does that, but that's what we do in my family, and that's just how I'm used to doing it. You feel guilty being as comfortable as you are when you have your brother who isn't so comfortable, or your sister or your cousin or whoever. Or if somebody's having a wedding, you pitch in to help, not because they need the money, but that's our way of supporting each other. Okay, anyway, so I created this challenge because I thought I can't afford to be popping out money every month from the budget, because the budget is always tight. So I created a challenge. It's basically, I made these envelopes, one up to 31, and with every month, I stuff it, and then the money that I make from this, I help out with family. I either send to my mother-in-law, or whoever is in need. So the total this month is going to be $496, but I top up with whatever the remainder, depending on the month, because when the month is a 30-day month, the money is like less, obviously. So I haven't stuffed these 5 days, but I'll make up the money at the end of the month, and I bring it up to 500 pula, and I allocate it wherever I want to allocate it, in that, or wherever the need is. So this month I just unstuffed this one, and since I'm doing savings challenges, I thought, because I'm doing other savings challenges, and this money will help me with change, let me just do other challenges, and then whatever's left, I'll make change and I'll allocate it. Okay, So first of all, I'll start with, I've got this money here, which is the money that is for savings challenges. It's 100, 250, it's 270 pula. That's the money for my savings challenges. You know, it might not seem like a lot of money, but it's not money I would have saved before I started this journey for sure. I probably would have gotten to lay by myself a pair of shoes or do my hair or something. But here I am. This, if you knew me before I got into cash stuffing, you would think this is just amazing. So this is my savings challenge binder, and I think yes, that's better. This is my savings challenge binder. So I'm doing quite a few. So I've got my denominations 10, 20, 50, 100 and 200. And then I've got my family. I'll just explain them. And then this year it's me and my husband's wedding anniversary. This year is our 20th wedding anniversary in when is it? In November 27th. So I started this. I was supposed to have stuffed this money, but I just kept using it. I feel like, you know, our house is our present because I want to move into the house in December. So technically it's not a bad thing, I hope, or at least that's what I tell myself. And then these are our individual savings that I created so that each one of us can be motivated to save for ourselves. I'm number one in the race. I come first. So this is my husband, and this is me. This is my eldest, my youngest, and my daughter. So I just asked them, like my son gets an allowance from school. So when he gets the allowance, I told him just a 50 pula every month, just, you know, or whenever you can, just so I can save your own personal savings, because he says he's struggling to save, and my daughter as well. And this one hasn't started. His excuses are endless, but you know, I hope what I wanted to do was at the end of the year, whoever has saved more from the bonus money that I'm saving from my snowball, I'm going to give them 1,000 pula. That's the competition. So whoever wins gets an extra 1,000. That's just, I'm trying to motivate them. I'm teaching them how to save because, you know, better late than never. And then this one is my Christmas challenge. Christmas for us, for me, for us, for my family, and people that I know around me is kind of different from what I've seen on YouTube, where it's buying presents. And for me, I've never actually, I don't remember ever actually getting a Christmas present, now that I think about it. But you know, that's okay. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel bad or anything. It's not like I was unloved or anything. It's just, that's not how we celebrated Christmas. Christmas for us was like family coming together, a meal, and that's the time where you're off work, off school, and you can go home to your parents and everybody else can come, and that's just like a come together, get together. You just cook a meal, and that's how we do Christmas. So since it's all about food, I created this challenge. Just almost just means food. It just means food. There's I don't know how I'm going to explain this to somebody who doesn't know, but I think I'll explain it in time. And then this is just petrol for me for going home, because last year I wasn't able to go home because I didn't have money. Clothes, and also growing up, Christmas for me was clothes. Christmas clothes. My parents bought me new clothes, and that was Christmas for me. And in turn, that's what I did for my kids, because that's what I know. That's all I know. And I've carried it on. I try to get new clothes for the kids, and for me, even as old as they are, buy them just at least one thing, one t-shirt or something, especially since they don't work. And then 13th check, this is me creating money for myself, because at the end of the year, I don't work. I don't really have a salary of my own, but I want to. So I created this. I want to have 2,000 in December. I don't think I'll make it, but however much is there will be good enough, since I borrow from it. Anyway, and then this is 52-week challenge, snowball effect. This is actually my very successful one, and the one that I'm very proud of, because I've stuck to it. 2,400, that's where I'm at. It's July. I'm just gonna finish this off for this month, and I'll be up to date. I love this one. I'm going to have 7,800 in December. So from this money, that's the 1,000 that I'm going to donate as a present for whoever wins. And then this is my 100 envelope challenge. I've got a box for this one, which I will be stuffing today. I'll be stuffing only one envelope in here, but that's something. And then I've also created I've just called it a stash. This is my coin challenge. And then the tubulars, I've got jars for this. I will be showing those as well in this video. So let me just start before I make this video too long. So from this money here, I'll stuff the 10 puller challenge, and that will be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I'll color in. Let me just get a marker quickly. I can't find it. I'll do it later. And then I'm also stuffing my 52-week challenge. And I'm stuffing number 18 today. And number 18, I want to use this money to buy myself something nice, or to just, I don't know, something. I'll figure it out. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Okay, so this is my 52-week challenge. As I said, I want to maybe stuff the bigger one. Anyway, I'll figure it out. So I've got 160 in there. So I want to add 18. I want to contribute 18, but I don't have change. Let me just make change quickly. Okay, so I made change. So I'm going to, no, that shouldn't go there. I'm going to be adding 18, 10, 15, 17, 18. So this is 18 that I'm putting in here. So now there will be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 178. So that's all colored in. It's coming up nicely. And then I'll be doing my 100 envelope. So let me just put this to the side and bring the box. As I said, this video is going to be a bit of a train wreck, but I'll get there. So this is my 100 envelope challenge, and I'm stuffing 49 today. So I need to make change again. Okay, I think I've cleaned that up a bit. I've made change, so this will be back on track, I think, or I hope. Okay, 49, 45, 49. Initially I wanted to do this, but then I didn't want to use coins, but then it's not easy, so I just went ahead and used coins. It's going to be a nightmare to do this on stuffing, but I'm happy. I want to be done by December, I hope. A girl can dream. Oops, sorry. Okay, so it's colored in 49. So usually I just add so I know how much I've got, and once I'm done with this, I'm going to be fighting the big numbers, but it is what it is. And then I've got this challenge that I've made. I call it my stash envelope, my stash challenge, sorry. So it's just my interpretation of this. So today I'll be stuffing 40 pula in here, and I just look for 40, and my son wants a MacBook, an Apple laptop, so I want to use this money for that. So it's going quite slower than he would want, but this is what I can afford. And I just put in a 40 because This was driving me crazy. So now it's complete. That's why I chose 40, because I just wanted to complete this. It was driving me nuts being incomplete like that. But that's done. Now it's my challenges, my coins, sorry. Now it's my coins. So this money that is left here is the money that's going to go to my family binder after I make change. So the only challenges that I've got left, maybe I should take this out of here so it doesn't confuse me and everybody watching. So these are my jars, my coin challenges. 5 pula, or 5 pula here is for anybody who isn't in Botswana. 5 pulas are coins and 2 pulas. And then I use this, I used to put everything in here, but then it's getting unbearably heavy. So that's when I decided to split this up so that it can make sense. So every week I save change, basically. And I put my 2 pulas in my 2 pula jar. So that's 2 of them. And then I put the 5 pulas in the 5 pula. I've got 2 of those. Oops. And then the 1 pulas. I hope this is one take, because, and then the 1 pulas go in there. And then all these other ones that I used to put in the money box as well, I put in here, because this thing is just, you can't lift it right now. You just can't. It's a ton of bricks. So I'll just color these 2. I had 2 here. And then 2 here. Oops. Oh, that's terrible coloring, but anyway. So that is done. And then I've got these from my wallet that I stuff these, because that's what they're for. But then before I stuffed the black challenge, before I started the black tax challenge, these were always, they were always stuffed, always, all the time. So what I did, I finished this, and I keep wanting to buy sanitizer and I forget, because that's what I used to wipe this up, and I don't have any. But I thought I'm just going to start this anyway. So, and I always forget to buy sanitizer, and that's not a good thing. So that's my video, guys. I hope this isn't too long. These are going to be long until I get the hang of this, because I see people on YouTube and they make this look so easy, but it is not easy at all. So I'm just going to bring back that money so I can count it and make sure that it's 500, and then I can allocate it. So I've counted the money, and this is money that's going to the bank. Oops, sorry. This is money that's going to the bank. 200 pula I'm going to send to my sister, because my mother needs something for 200 pula. And then I'm going to take this 300 pula and put it in this binder, family, so that I can keep it for whatever need that arises. Because if you're tuning in for the first time, we are family people over here. 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50. So now I've got 350 in my family binder. I'm hoping I need 1,100, because we've got to help out somewhere with 1,100. But I'm hoping the next 500, I'm hoping this can stay here for the whole of August, so that when I finish that challenge, I'll at least have 800 in here, and I'll have to top up with how much? 1110 minus 800. What's going on? Minus 800. And then I can try and come up with 310 from one of these to top up, to help out with the thing that we're going to help out with, without giving away too much of my family details. That's my video, guys. And thanks for tuning in, those who stayed. And I'm sorry it was such a train wreck. So see you in the next one. Bye.